Now, it's time for Roula Ryan's Revenge.
For the truly wronged, sometimes all you have left is revenge.
104.1 KRBE.
Parental discretion is advised. It can get pretty heated during revenge.
And really, only Eric knows the level of crazy that he has planned for us, because if you contact us at krbe.com, Eric gets back to you and get you set up for why you want to be part of the show, especially a segment called Revenge. Somebody messed with you. You got him back. Let's hear all about it. Let's welcome Pamela to the show. Good morning, Pamela.
Good morning. I need to get revenge on Teresa.
Who's Teresa to you?
Teresa was a friend. I would say she's my neighborhood frenemy now.
Uh-oh.
Eesh.
So what happened?
I'm just still really livid about this. I'm divorcing my husband. I've got 2 kids. They're 7 and 9, and they have play dates with Teresa's kids. And so they were over there at her house, and her kids told my kids, "I heard your daddy cheated on your mom."
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
What are the ages?
No.
Did you,
7 and 9.
7 and 9, and they were crying. They were so upset, of course, and I was just trying to care for them and talk to them about it. That is just not the way I wanted them to find out, if ever find out.
First of all, why is your friend telling her kids that your husband cheated on you?
maybe they overheard it.
Oh, no, their mom told them.
God, that's awful.
And do kids even understand what that means? Like at 7, like the word
Right.
cheat.
I think at 9 you'd understand what cheating is.
So like I understand like cheating and checkers.
My kids are so upset. I'm just distraught about all their feelings. And the one thing that my husband, my soon-to-be ex, we decided that the kids need both parents and that the kids are the most important issue right now and what they're going through and what they're feeling. And it's just all blown up. It's because of Teresa, and it's because of her big mouth. They don't want to see him now.
So what you're saying, Pamela, is that you and your husband, even if it's true or not that he's stepped out on you, you are still going to look at him as, hey, he might be a bad husband, but he's a good dad, and I don't want the kids to be affected?
Yes, exactly. I want them to have a good relationship. He's their father. I have to deal with my issues with him separately.
Well, it sounds like you're a good
That's
mom.
very adult of you. That's very adult
So
of you.
you have that going
Especially
on.
if it's this
But
fresh.
this is about revenge. This isn't like a group therapy. Let's talk about Teresa and the revenge that you want to get.
We have her on the line, right?
Yep. She can't hear any of this.
Does she know that you know that happened? Like this whole thing is blowing up like this?
No.
So she's in for a big eye-opener.
Hi, Teresa. Welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show and 104.1 KRBE. Thank you for being with us today.
Hi, what's this all about?
Well, on Tuesdays, we let people kind of air out their grievances, and we have somebody on the line that you might know. Her name is Pamela.
Hi, Teresa. You told your kids that my husband was cheating on me. So your kids told my kids at the last play date, and they were so upset.
For God's sakes, Pamela, you don't think that they would have found out anyways?
What?
I mean, the entire neighborhood is talking about this.
That's not your decision to make.
What?
Oh,
Listen,
man.
everyone is talking about it. I mean, I talked to Linda about it. She knows. Come on. Everyone knows about it right now.
You do realize that these
Doesn't
kids
make
are
it
7
better.
and 9 years old.
Maybe if you could have kept your marriage together, then this wouldn't have happened.
Oh,
Teresa, you are not that person.
Sounds like she is.
you're a bitch. I can't believe you just said that. What kind of mother are you? Okay, my kids never needed to find that out. And if they did, I need to tell them, not your kids.
Listen, everybody knows. So just to let you know, everyone
You know what?
already
I don't
knows.
care if everybody knows. It's my kids. Those are the only 2 people I care about.
Teresa, are you not the least bit sorry that these kids have been hurt?
Honestly, there's been so many things going on in that house. They probably already knew before.
What are you saying, woman?
You're
Teresa, you are a
mean
mother.
person. Damn.
That doesn't matter what you think of this couple as adults, but there's a line when it comes to kids. You should at least be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I had no idea my kids heard me talking about this or something. But you're sitting here telling Pamela, like, come on, your kids should definitely.
Even the
have a
mafia
reality
rule.
check.
Even the mafia has a rule. Like
No kids, no
know.
women.
Yeah, it's a
I
code of
know.
honor, and you.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Teresa's shown us who she is. Pamela, tell her what else we need to know because we still don't know everything, Teresa. There's more you need to hear.
Yeah, really, Teresa. Because I've got payback. I'm giving you a choice that I never got. I hired a private detective to follow your darling, darling, sweet husband around, and he found a lot of stuff on him. Oh, yeah. You messed with the wrong person.
So you think that hiring a private detective to find stuff on my husband because your husband cheated, you're going to find things on my husband now?
Well, she's not going to think. She knows.
And you paid for it? I'm kind of shocked, Pamela. You put your own money on that.
I did. You know what? Well, I don't know. I don't know if I should say it on the air and let all of Houston know or what. But, or should I tell you privately? It's really a hard call. Big eye opener, sweetie. Big eye opener.
How dare you call Roula Ryan to get in on this personal situation when you could have just called me like a regular mother and have a conversation with me? And you probably don't even have anything on my husband, and you're just lying about all of this.
Oh, I'm not lying. I just emailed you the information. Why don't you go and check? You do this type of with my kids, yeah, I'm going to get you back. I'm going to spend however much money I need to get you back and to make you feel like okay?
Again, I don't believe you, and I don't think you have anything.
Go check your email.
Well, I mean, if you don't believe her, you could always solve it by doing one quick, easy thing. Teresa, you could just check your email.
Well, you know what? You two can go yourself. And you too, Pamela.
At least she didn't tell me to go F off.
Well, how do you guys know that she's not excluding me and she's only talking to you and Ryan, Eric?
No. You can all go yourselves. All of you. All of you in this conversation.
Yeah, there you go. She just hung up. So you feel included, Eric?
Yeah, and she's angry, man. Woo.
Yeah, of course. Now, the big question is, Pamela, are you going to go ahead and share this information with everybody else? Or are you going to take the high road and just let her have that email?
I'm just going to take the high road. I don't want to damage her kids like she damaged mine.
This sounds like it's going to get real dirty. And if you're going to stay in that neighborhood, you may want to just stop right where you are already with it, because it's going to get weirder from here if you stay in that neighborhood. And Pamela, we just wish you the best of luck. I'm sorry your kids found out that way.
It was great to get a little bit of sweet revenge, and I have something to hold over her. So this was great.
Well, good luck. I know it's very stressful going through a divorce, and I commend you guys for trying to co-parent, and I wish you the best of luck. We all wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Okay, take care.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Between
My
Rose's
goodness.
last week and this week, it's like, what is up with all the damn gossiping?
I'm just glad I live in a high rise now. I don't have to talk to anybody.
Oh, my God. Everybody knows. Do they know?
Yeah, because people have
Like
too
I
much time on
said,
their
she's
hands.
heartless because even if you
She
know,
didn't see
and
any error.
even if you're gonna gossip amongst yourselves, like you and your mate or whatever, you just do not cross that line to the child. I mean, those kids are gonna
man.
be damaged.
Yeah.
They're gonna be damaged adults now when they grow up. They're like, I found out when I was 9 that my mom and dad were blah 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 because the neighbors told me. I should have known. Like,
Well,
how
I'll give
messed up
Pamela
is that?
props for not airing it publicly. She did take the high road.
Hell no. Don't take the low road.
No,
Well,
because
When they go low,
like
you go
Roula
lower.
said, that because there are kids
When
involved.
they
You
go
don't want the kids to hear that.
Like,
when they go low,
why should you be take the high road and they screw you over? Screw them. Get them back.
As long as they can move. We already talked about that
You
yesterday.
bring a
As
knife,
long
I
as
bring
they
a
can
gun to the
move.
fight.
Oh, my God.
Mess up more of their stuff. If you would like to let us know who messed with you and how you got them back, Eric is your man. KRBE.com. You can contact him that way about being on revenge and just makes you
Sometimes you
think,
gotta wait though.
wow.
It's like I'm backed up on closures right now, and that takes a little bit of time. So
Mm-hmm.
please bear with me if you've reached out.
Now, you said that we have a group therapy coming up?
Yep, we gotta help a couple
Okay.
figure this thing out, and I figured Sam's good at doing that.
Oh, Sam!
Is the couple trying to figure out how to do the damage
It's not a
control of
couples
their
court.
kids
It's not a
finding
couples
out
Not
about
a
their
couples
divorce?
court?
No, it's not a couples court. I'm gonna bring everybody
Okay.
in on the
Okay.
on the show on this.
Everybody's getting involved in
one.
this
Share
one?
their opinions. Yep.
Oh, my
Everyone
God.
can
It's a
have a different
we
way.
need all the troops in for this
Yep.
group therapy. Let's
Okay.
find out what it's all about next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
104.1 KRBE.
Ladies and gentlemen, time for Roula and Ryan's group therapy.
Yep,
Group
you can
therapy.
message us. Just so many different ways you can contact us. Listener line 713-278-VENT, and we try and get
Slide
on
up
the
in
case.
the DMs. You can slide up in the DMs.
Slide in the DM.
Then Eric's like, wait, Hold on. Do I want them to slide in my DMs?
Don't be sliding my DMs. Nope.
No sliding.
Hell no.
Listen, Allison reached out to our show, and it's an all-in effort. That's why we call it group therapy, because it's a group of us, and we give you some therapy. So let's get to the story. Good morning, Allison.
Hi.
Hey, Allison.
Morning.
So what's your group therapy situation here?
This is really bugging me. My brother Jeff, he's so sweet. And he's had like this run of kind of bad luck with dating. He's only 23. And he started dating one of my friends, Tiffany. And she's a lot of fun, but I really feel like she's a serial dater. And Jeff is just going all out. He's taking her fancy restaurants. He's doing all this stuff. And she's going out with him. He's going out to all these fancy restaurants, which he cannot afford. And I'm just very protective of my brother. And she's going to dump him, and he's going to be heartbroken.
When you say she's a serial dater, I mean, like, how often do you think she's, like, going out on dates?
Okay, last week I talked to her. She's going out 4 times a night. I mean, 4 times, not 4 times a night. 4 times a week.
That's a really bad girl.
That's a lot for anybody.
Likes to eat a lot of food.
No, it's like 4 times a week, and she's always going to these really fancy restaurants, and she's like really into like posting on Instagram, and I think she's like using my brother.
Does she use guys in the past? Is that why you think she's using
I
your
was gonna
brother?
say, did you know she's a
Yeah.
gold digger?
Or does
And
she-
they're like, oh, yay, you're dating my baby brother now. Woo.
Okay, she's just a man magnet, and my brother, he's very impressionable. He's really super sweet.
How's he affording, like, to take this girl out if he's only 23 years old?
Is he
And
using credit cards?
Yes, exactly.
Stupid.
Credit card.
And why don't you strong arm him and be like, look, brother, I love you more than my friend, so
Yeah.
please.
Yeah, what do
keep
you
this in
need us
mind."
for? Like, what do you? I know you're telling us this. What do you want us?
Yeah, what's the group therapy like call to action?
I need my brother to wake up. I need him to realize that Tiffany's a gold digger. I need him to stop dating her and meet a really nice girl, like maybe, I don't know, a kindergarten teacher or something.
Wait, so are you asking us how to help you tell him to break up with your friend?
Yes.
there's a difference between going out on a few dates versus, oh, we're in a relationship.
Yeah.
My brother is kind of naive, and I think he's just falling for her. And I'm sure he's racked up his credit card like crazy.
But how long are we talking? Like a month here? Are we talking a couple of months, 4 dates?
I think it's been about 2 months.
Allison, I totally get it. Okay, I am very protective of my little brother. He is 10 years younger than me, and I love him more than the world. And I don't like any girl he dates. So if he was dating one
You
of
like any
my...
girl he dates.
No girl.
Sam does not like any girls to go out with Connor.
What about with your
I-
friends?
But that's what I'm
What you
saying.
like?
If one of my friends was dating my brother, I would be even more on edge because I want him to be treated the best. And this
But
is
would
not
you tell
okay.
Sam? Would you tell that girl, hey, can you back off on all your
Yes,
fancy stuff
I would
that
be
you're
like,
asking?
dude, what are you doing?
So
you know that he
maybe
doesn't have
instead
money
of
like
going
this.
after the brother, you tell the friend.
I would probably go to the friend.
Hey, speaking of
because-
friends, what's her name?
Tiffany.
She's I think on. Ahmad's waving to us.
I think that she's calling in because she's recognized your voice. We can put her on so you can talk to her directly.
See
Now
if it's
she knows
her.
what your problem
Listen
is.
to
Yeah,
some-
so tell her that
Okay,
you have
here
an
we
issue
go.
with her.
Let's
and the way
just
they're
hold on. Let's
dating.
connect you, and you confirm that this is the Tiffany you're talking about.
someone screwing with us.
Allison? Hi, welcome to the Roula Ryan Show on 104.1 KRBE. Tiffany, you have the floor.
I'm not a gold digger. I can't believe you would put that on me and put that out here too, for everyone to hear.
Tiffany, have you offered to pay any meals?
Well, no, he's offering to take me out on a date.
Do you have romantic feelings towards her brother? Like, have you guys ever even kissed?
No, not yet, but we could definitely,
But he's been taking you out on
from there.
dates for 2 months and you've never even kissed?
Yeah, when you set up the date, are you more excited about the place you're going to?
Obviously, it's always kind of an icing on the cake too to have a nice restaurant to go to and have a nice ambiance and something might transpire from it.
No. If this was my brother and you're my best friend, I'd be like, girl, move on to the next dude.
And the fact that you have
Okay?
not kissed him after 2 months of dates?
Yeah, really.
You're not interested in him romantically?
Go
Yeah.
bother somebody else.
It's 23.
Damn.
Wait, Kevin, are you on Team Tiffany?
I'm on team. We're all adults here, and they should figure it out themselves.
It's out there now, Allison. Tiffany knows you think she's a gold digger. I think Sam said it best. Tiffany, you are using this guy. You're
Yeah,
using him.
move
Do we all
on.
agree this, guys? She's using him.
I feel like she is 100%.
I am not leading him on.
I don't know.
What's more important, your friendship with Allison
Or getting a couple free meals?
Yeah, or hanging out with a brother if you're not even hooking up with him.
Who could go into debt?
I'm busy. I am keeping my options open. So, you said 2 months, but come on, we've really just had a few dates.
I know, Tiffany, but are you seeing other guys at the same time? That's the big question.
Yeah, I go out on other dates. I mean, I'm not exclusive to anyone.
Well, then why have him take you to all these fancy restaurants?
he can choose himself also to not take me to these restaurants.
I mean, if somebody did bring up a restaurant, and I'm not going to say no, we can't go there.
A beautiful girl asked me to go out to a restaurant.
Expensive restaurant. Okay. No.
Look, it's going to be awkward no matter what. I don't know if you're going to be still friends after this phone call.
Well,
it's out
maybe
there now. Allison thinks you're a gold digger.
Okay, maybe if Tiffany if she wants to continue this relationship, she could put her best foot forward and take him out for once, and that would make us all feel better about your intentions with him.
Yeah, would you do that? Think about
Or
dinner?
at least stop him from taking you to like such a place. Just go to Bennigan's. That what we talked about?
Oh, yeah, back last week.
Bennigan's exist?
That doesn't exist anymore.
Only in our memories.
That's a good idea.
I don't really think that determines whether you like a person or not.
Oh, that's a no, Kevin.
Yeah,
She's
she
not
doesn't
going to pay for anything. Hell no. She's a gram girl.
Just go on to another person.
She wants to get the gram picture and then be wined and
A
dined.
Graham girl. All right. This is coming from Ryan. You are a Graham girl.
If he was getting to make out or knock it out, would it be different for you guys to vote?
Well, I don't know.
Not that you have to buy a meal to get some. But
No, but
saying.
you know,
Like,
if it's a
setting a weird
two-way
line.
street, then that's a little bit more fair.
We just don't want him to be totally used for his money and for meals, right? We don't want anybody to
Right.
be used for whatever they have to offer. So if you're not really into him, and from what his sister says, he doesn't really have the money to afford these crazy expensive dates.
He's going to be like, dang, sis, get out of my business. God.
Yeah, no, she won't.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give us an update, Allison, if your brother's mad at you for calling out Tiffany for being a
Yeah,
gold
because he probably
digger.
invested like $800.
Just about to get some.
Let us know what happens, Allison or Tiffany, whoever wants to check back in with us. Maybe you give us an update. Did this
will.
work? Are y'all going to be friends? Does the brother still want to date her? I don't know. There's too many questions.
Definitely will follow up.
Yeah, definitely.
I think we're good. Thanks for calling our show, and I hope y'all can work it out.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Oh, man.
Wow, that was involved. That was involved.
Everybody's got an opinion.
Sam, does Connor have a girlfriend right now that you hate? That's a real question.
You hate everybody that he dates.
Well, yeah, I just don't think they'll ever be good enough. So.
But is he actually
Why?
dating somebody right now that you've criticized or no?
No, my mom is savage, but I get it from my mom. My mom is like this.
Did she call you and tell you, Sam, you never
Oh,
believe
absolutely.
this
Or
girl's
she'll text me or like give me screenshots of things. I'm like, Mom, it's not your relationship. Stay out of it. But I'm going to be the same exact way with Santiago. Like, no one is ever going to be good enough for him.
Well, I'm curious. Roula. Okay, so Roula and Eric and Kevin, you all have siblings. Have any of you guys
This weekend, my sister came into town
Ever
from
gotten
down
involved?
to Chicago, and
Yeah.
we were drinking, talking. She goes, you know, we had to bite our tongue about you getting married to my first wife.
Oh, really?
They hated her.
They didn't like her.
Oh, wow.
They just didn't know. Knew she wasn't good enough for me. And it's like, then you got married. But you couldn't tell, right? We played it off. I'm like, yeah. Now I know. I'm like,
Now
why did you tell
know.
me then?
Would you rather not know? Could they have kept that to themselves and you've been fine without that information?
No, I mean, I think you should tell if that's family. They're looking out for your best.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
But
they're looking
do you
out.
think you would have changed? Do you think you would have still married even if the sisters
Oh,
didn't
no.
like her?
Maybe I would think about it more. Because I'm thinking, oh, everyone likes her. She knew my mom.
Right.
We've been
It's
together since I
comfort
was
thing.
7, 16. All right. It's comfort.
But my
But if I
question
would've
is to
known
all of you.
If they told the truth, you got to tell the truth. But
Yeah.
but it's got to be a real reason. It can't be just because.
Yeah,
you're
it can't just be
selfish
like,
and
well,
you-
I'm going to hate every single person you date, because I feel like that's an age thing too, Sam. I have an older brother and I have a younger brother. When I was growing up, I had zero say in what my older brother did. He was so much older than me. I had two other siblings before him. I mean, you know, it's three kids
Have you
before
ever
me.
gotten involved in
But
any
my-
of your siblings' relationships and said, I don't think you should date that person?
No, but my youngest brother, here's the difference between the youngest sibling, like if they're under you versus over you. Just like you, Sam, I remember telling my youngest brother when he was like 17, I go, whatever girl you date, we're going to kill her if she doesn't treat you right.
Oh my God.
He's so nice.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're just like,
Right.
the moms are going to come out because there's three girls before him, right?
Oh, yeah.
So we were like, we're going to kill that girl if she doesn't treat you right.
Oh my God.
That's gonna be the
That's
hardest
not
part.
something I would have
thing.
ever said to my older brother because I was so much younger than him.
Sam,
it didn't
did you
matter.
think about that. Your son, when he gets older and then he gets married, he's gonna have a whole nother family.
I know.
Like-
I should have had a daughter. I heard they always stay around.
Yeah, they'll take
Well,
care of him.
Look
No,
at
they
me, I
don't.
didn't.
My daughter's in Los Angeles. They don't always stay around.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, but she's
later
not married.
on, yeah, until she's married.
Or
and
has kids.
that's
you
gonna
look-
kill you if all of a
Hold
sudden
on.
she goes with the in-laws.
Stays out there.
There's a dude sitting behind you that lives with mommy. So there you go. And he's like, how old are you? Like in your late 20s? Girl, come on.
Yeah, Irvin.
I know you did not just call me out like that.
Oh, now you're in on the group
Irvin does all our
therapy.
social media. He's been with us for months
There
now.
was no need for that. That was not necessary.
Mijo, don't leave, please.
Does mom involve herself in your dating?
Yeah.
I thought you were moving out.
But Irvin, are you home because of like what the typical thing is? Are you home because your mommy wants you to be home, or are you home? Hold on, sorry, Irvin doesn't have headphones on. Irvin, are you home because you want to be home, or are you home because your parents are like, hey, you can hang out here until you get on your feet and you buy your own place?
Well, I
A
thought
lot
you
of
were
like
getting a
Greek
place.
families want their kids to buy their houses first, so they stay home till like they're 30.
Girl, I'm saving my coin right now. I'm saving my coin.
So
I'm
you
trying
don't
to buy
pay
a
any
car.
rent to mom and dad?
No, I'm saving for a car right now.
Wow.
Nice.
That's awesome.
That's a great
Because
option.
they want him to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Or do they?
Yeah, no, they do. They do. They don't want me to leave.
Oh, see, that's sweet.
It's, yeah.
Because they like the
I
extra
want to
help,
leave, though.
I bet. Yeah, you're like, I want to get out of here.
Yeah, but you want to pay all those bills.
Special K's on my list now.
I know. Hey.
He pays it forward because Ahmad got him last week.
Yeah, he did.
Girl.
I know. When I don't know if you were here that day, but Ahmad was dead to me. That's why he's not here today.
He just left. Yeah, he's right over there.
Oh, there he is.
He's hiding from
You
you.
guys haven't talked to that.
Yes, the picture that was posted last
Sorry,
week
Ahmad.
was not a good time for Kevin.
He's going to run in here and
I know.
slap you.
It's like, I'm taking
Yeah.
away your microphone for the next 5 days.
And by the way, did you guys see on text at 37530, all in caps, Sam is why mother-in-laws are horrible.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. No,
Wait, you
I
said that,
understand that statement, and that is something I will work on.
That's going to break my heart. Like when your
That is
kids
something
get
I will
married,
absolutely try and work on to
you have to
not
split the
keep
time.
that.
Do you want to
Yeah.
split the time? Think about it. Your son's going to be with somebody else and their family, not with you.
Oh,
But you have to respect their wishes.
I just need like a lot of cute puppies then or something. Like, go have fun with your side of the family, and then I'll just have puppies.
No, you'll get jealous. Wait,
Oh,
they
yeah.
bought you that for Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm going to buy you something bigger.
I don't. Oh, gosh, probably. This is really
You
bad,
want to be the
guys.
cool mom.
We may need intervention
mom.
for me.
Yep.
You just gotta.
So
you
let's get ahead
gotta
of this.
respect their
Sam.
choices.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew.
It's not easier to say than done.
You guys
Right.
remember when Faith came in here with her boyfriend Dan? And I knew that wasn't gonna like last forever. But the way he acted when they broke up, I wanted to go throttle him and just give him a piece of my mind. But I knew that it would upset my daughter, so I respected her
Yeah,
wishes
what's he going to do?
and I stayed
How
out
would-
of it.
How would Dan say that, Kev?
Faith, your daddy's too into our relationship. I don't even think I want to stick around here.
That's so funny. Okay, listen, go to the listener line, 713-278-VET if you have something to say about getting involved in sibling relationships. And coming up next in Scoop, your chance to become a finalist to see the Formula One United States Grand Prix at the Circuit of the Americas in
Nice.
Austin, or as Sam said for the first time, the Grand Prix.
Yeah, it's not that.
Next.
That was like 4 years ago, guys. 4 years
It's
ago.
much more,
Can't let
much
it go.
more world traveled now.
Yes.
Grand Prix. Find out more about it next
The eggs.
on the Roula Ryan Show.
I hate you all.
It is brought to you by Innovative Lasers of Houston and right out of the box. Let me give you a chance for something fabulous and fun. Well, it's two things, actually. First, you are going to have a chance to win a pair of passes to Andretti Indoor Karting and Games. That's a great time. And that makes you a finalist for your chance to win a pair of tickets to see Tiesto at the Formula One United States Grand Prix
Awesome.
at Circuit of the Americas in Austin this coming weekend, which means if you are caller 10 and you win the Andretti passes, you must clear your calendar for the weekend because if you're the grand prize winner, we're sending you off. You got to know that.
That's awesome.
happening.
Yep. That's
You got to
pretty
be ready
important.
to go.
You win it and
Yeah.
you go,
Super
oh, I'm
important.
busy Saturday.
Yeah.
Nope.
No,
Yeah.
you're gone now.
So caller 10, 713-390-KRBE. And, don't be greedy now trying to win those Andretti tickets, even though you're busy this weekend because y'all got sports or somebody's wedding or whatever it is. You want to go to the Grand Prix. So fun. Formula One is amazing. So caller 10, you're on your way for that. All right. So here's what's interesting. All I said was Chuck Norris and Vanilla Ice. And I have all these texts at 37530. This texter said, I know this is random, but speaking of Chuck Norris, I just saw Sidekicks for the 100th time. I just realized that movie was filmed in Houston.
No way.
Mind
They just
blown.
realized.
Yeah.
I mean, they realized it.
Oh, they just realized
They
it.
just realized after watching it 100 times.
There's only been like 7 movies that people talk about here. It's like that, RoboCop 2.
Yep. That was filmed
The
at Williams
Chase.
Tower.
The Chase.
The Chase. Yeah.
and that's about it.
What are they going to call this movie? It's like Walker, Texas Ice.
No, it's not snakes on a plane. It's zombies on a plane.
Oh, nice.
Chuck Norris and
Nice.
Vanilla Ice.
I'll watch that.
Y'all, Chuck Norris
Is
is
this
83
real?
years age.
Or is this fake?
This is real. This is real. They are going to
Zombies
battle
aren't
the
real,
undead
Sam.
in zombie planes.
No, I mean this movie. Like,
know,
this is
that's-
legit.
Yeah. In the movie, the government has trained celebrities to be undercover agents, which explains Vanilla Ice being able to kick zombie butt.
Oh, so they're playing themselves.
Yeah, Zombie Plane stars Australian actress Sophie Monk.
Oh.
It was shot in Australia earlier this year. There's no word on when we'll see this movie, but yes, Chuck Norris and Vanilla Ice. Chuck Norris is playing himself, and so is Vanilla Ice.
I have a feeling
Nice.
Zombie Plane.
This will not be in movie
Zombie
theaters.
Plane.
Nah, this is going to go straight to streaming.
Right? It has to.
Why not?
I'm not going to
Why
be like
not?
waiting in line at the theater for that.
But Netflix.
Oh,
I'll watch it.
That'll crack
how
top
much
10 in
money has been
Netflix
made
for
on that.
sure.
Yeah.
Every time you
Easily.
ever say Chuck Norris's name, I always think of my mom. Always
Oh,
think of my
yeah.
mom because the night before Faith was born, Sam, you may not know this story. The night before my daughter was born, she was a scheduled C-section. We went to P.F. Chang's and we were having like this last meal before Faith was born. And
In Dallas, that's where he
in
was
Dallas,
filming.
yeah. And Eric and I actually knew each other there. He was filming a Walker, Texas Ranger in Dallas. So he walks into the restaurant, and my mom's a huge Chuck Norris fan. She goes, Chuck Norris, get out of here. And she does the Elaine hit from Seinfeld.
pushes him?
She pushes him, and he falls backwards. My mom knocked over Chuck Norris.
What the heck?
I know.
And he
what?
went,
He
he
probably
went
was
down.
not expecting that, obviously.
No.
I was like, Mom, you just took out Chuck Norris.
Oh my gosh. It's
Chuck.
impressive. It's impressive.
So we don't know when we're going to get this cinematic masterpiece, but it doesn't really matter if it's a theater or a streaming service. Somebody's going to watch it. And we look at Sharknado. That became like a 5-pack movie for Tara Reid and Ian Ziering.
I like the idea of the zombies
Yeah.
on the plane.
Zombies on a plane.
There were snakes on a plane, zombies on a plane, sharks in a tornado. I mean, what else? There's nothing that Hollywood can limit itself with. There's been a writer's strike and an actor's strike. They're trying to throw it all out there.
That's true.
Enough is enough.
Ooh, zombies on a cruise. That could be their second.
Oh,
sequel.
yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
well, that's
It'll
like
be
Speed
cruel.
It
2.
already looks like there's zombies when I'm on these cruise ships sometimes. These people go into the line. Let's get
Bacon and bourbon.
It's crazy that people.
That's just Eric.
Yeah, people go nuts. The pizza line is crazy.
Here we go.
Time for the Roula and Ryan Show on KRBE to tell you what's going down in H-Town.
It is brought to you by Duncan. We're just going to breeze right on past the Astros loss, and we'll just focus
Hey,
on
if
Well,
other
you
things.
know, it was like 2 practice rounds because it was the Minute Park. So now they're going to win where the
They
Rangers
should have
play,
won at
and
least
we're
one
gonna
of
go.
them. Bases
Yep.
loaded, no outs. You can't score a run. You don't deserve to win. That's basically
Yep.
what
We
happened.
got nobody to blame
and
but
if they
ourselves.
just take one game in Arlington, they guarantee another Minute Maid Park game here.
Well, we need 2 games there, Rula.
Oh, shoot.
You got to win 4. Math won't
Yeah,
work.
if they. Oh, because there's 3 games in Arlington?
Yes.
Oh, it's 3 there.
I have
2,
read
3,
a
2.
book.
Oh, gosh. I don't know why I thought
I'm
it
not
was
good
2,
at math.
2,
but
1, 1, 1.
I know this.
I'm not good at math.
Even I know that one.
I know. 2 and 2 don't
No, I didn't
equal
realize
3.
it was 3. But yes, you're correct. Sorry, that was a bad math on me. But I thought it was 2 for some
The
reason.
good
then
thing
they
is,
come
Rula,
back.
we're playing 3 games in a row. Their bullpen
Yeah.
is not that good.
Uh-huh.
So if we can get their starters out, this could be good for us to win all 3. Then we have to come home
We'll
and try and win a
see.
game.
Keep your fingers crossed. All right, I'm going to throw some
The
math
machine
at
is
you right
behind
now.
the Phillies anyway. Well,
Yeah,
let's be
no.
honest. We
Phillies
all
are
know the
looking
Phillies
good.
are going to blaze right into the World Series.
All right, Ryan, you want to do more math?
See if you
we
can
just
wrap your
proved it.
mind
more
around
math.
this.
We
There's
just proved it.
the census came out about Houston. Okay, so the median household income across Houston fell 6.4% over the last couple of years, and this is all from the Census Bureau. The Houston Woodlands Sugarland Metro median income was $74,863 back in 2022. But it fell because just back in 2019 it was almost 80,000. So we've actually, but that's I didn't know that the average median income in Houston is now $74,863. So it's either going to make you feel really good or really bad.
Pretty much.
And of course the Rockets, you know what? They're having a great preseason, y'all. They beat the Spurs 99-89. They are unbeaten in preseason. Does this mean anything whatsoever, Eric?
Not preseason.
It's just like football. Doesn't really mean much.
They look good. I'm telling you, they're going to surprise people. They might make the playoffs. Not saying they're going to win a championship, but maybe in 2 years they will.
That'd be nice.
And the Texans are 3-3, so things are looking good for Houston.
Yeah, the Texans beat the Saints the other day.
I think
That was
Dash,
awesome.
I think Dash did well too last weekend, didn't they?
Did they?
Thought that they were in the news, but I don't follow soccer, so I just heard
See,
someone say
I feel
something.
like I want to start watching. I watched that Beckham documentary on
So
Netflix.
good.
It's so good.
So good. Don't you take it from me, Ryan.
It's so good. I mean, it really is. I mean, Roula and Sam were talking about. Sam was talking about it, and then I think Roula, you watched it, and I was just like,
I
wow.
looked up and I saw that there was 2 Spice Girls there. There's Old Spice and Pretty
You
Spice.
can't ruin him for me,
his voice
Kev.
did
You
get
can't
deeper as he got
ruin
older.
him for me.
So Becca, how did you like filming?
I thought I kicked the goal and they saw
Shut
me.
up. You stop it.
It's
Shut your mouth.
really
Shut your
good.
mouth.
That's her man.
That is my
Okay,
man.
Now, coming up next, I want to know, why do I have a needle in me?
Yeah, look
It
at
is
that.
health and wellness focus.
While I'm doing
It
the
is a health
news, I've
and
got a
wellness
needle
month.
injected into
I
me.
would say behind the scenes, Rula, Sam and
It's a lot going
Ryan
on.
are professionals doing the whole celebrity scoop and news, and they're getting the IV put in them right now because
They're getting tapped.
Yep.
We're getting
Yep.
tapped.
Oh,
It's
that's
Strike
good.
Tuesday.
Good.
We're focusing on different parts of health and wellness, and people have probably heard about those IV places
The
where you can get
therapies,
tapped for vitamins and oxygen and whatnot. We're gonna dive deep on this
With New Med.
in Ryan and Sam's
Med.
veins.
Yep.
With New Med.
We'll see how they feel.
Next on Try Tuesday in KRBE.